Next we have DEEnKAY. DEEnKAY.
Welcome to the second episode of Finding DEEnKAY.
Relationship Diaries.
Today we are going to talk about before DEEnKAY. What were we doing?
DEEnKAY?
Yeah, before us, baby.
That's a thing? Before us? What was before us?
I mean, a lot, apparently.
No, we about to find out.
Apparently
I'm
a lot.
eager to know what you are about.
Oh, whatever, baby. Trust me, boring stuff.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Oh, it's not really. Not really, but, you know.
All right. Well, I guess we'll find out in due time. So, today's episode, as we discussed, is about just where we were before DEEnKAY. And if you haven't tuned into the first episode of Finding DEEnKAY, please do so. It outlines how we met and just an overview of our experiences and interaction up until our engagement. It's awesome. We appreciate you tuning in. It's show all her.
He put a ring on it. Okay, let me contain my excitement.
Yes, indeed. So tell us, what were you doing? I'm gonna give you the floor because women are first.
Ladies first. Okay, of course. So what was I doing before I met you?
Right. Mm-hmm.
Traveling the world.
Mm-hmm.
I was traveling everywhere from most of the places that I've traveled to were all islands. So Barbados, Carousel, Turks and Caicos,
Looking
St.
for
Lucia.
men?
No, it's
Did
not
you have a
looking
man
for a
in
man.
each location?
No.
Wait, I might need to revisit those rings.
Baby, get off my ring!
So explain to me, what were you doing at all of these islands?
Okay, enjoying life.
Mm-hmm. Enjoying life. Mm-hmm.
And that's just that. I did everything from water activities, meeting the locals, enjoying culture, delicious food.
Oh,
you know,
food.
I love the food. I love all the food. I'm surprised I didn't come back like 20 pounds.
She did. You just weren't keeping track.
Baby!
Just kidding, but you look great now.
Thank you.
All that hard work and effort is starting to pay off. Drop and give me 20 right now.
Anyway, we've been going to the gym, y'all. This couples workout session has been paying off, so we got to keep this going. But yeah, so traveling the world.
Right.
What else?
So are you traveling with the intentions of possibly finding a mate?
You know, I was, but I wasn't. It wasn't like I was giving up on love.
Right.
But I wasn't necessarily focused on that.
Okay.
Once I realized that I could travel and work remote, I was like, oh, there's so many different adventures, so many different places that I want to see. And so that's what I really focused on. Now, I will tell you that since I was targeting different islands, these are beautiful, beautiful places that most people travel for their honeymoon, for couples date, couples vacation.
Islands? That's interesting.
Baby,
I know.
baby,
What
this is not a reality talk show.
It is
I
a
was
reality
just
talk
traveling the world, okay? There was no, love island. I don't even know what they call it these days. But no, I was literally just traveling the world.
There is a show called Love Island, by the way.
Is there?
I think it's a bunch of couples that go to an island with other singles, and we see what happens when it's all said and done. Some go home with the ones they came with, but many travel with others, or leave with others.
Let me say something. If you were telling me that because you thought that we might be able
that's
to
a
go,
way to test the strength of this relationship.
I mean, I know I love to travel, and I did tell you that we would be traveling to different islands,
Did I tell
but
you
the
it was
Love
$1 million
Island.
as well? Okay, we in now.
Oh no, we might need to revisit that off camera.
We should just stick with Amazing Race. How about that? We just stick with that one. All right. I can go there and come back home with you by my side. Because if we went on Love Island, I'd be dealing with 2 or 3 of them.
Okay. All right.
Just kidding. I'm
What?
just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I'm
Okay.
gonna have to.
So,
Whoops.
okay, I'm back.
Reset.
Yes.
Action.
Yes. Okay. So,
Whew.
so continue on as you were saying.
Yes,
You weren't
as
traveling.
I
You were
was
traveling
stating,
more for the adventure, the
I
island.
was traveling for the adventure.
Right.
However, because I was traveling to these beautiful places,
Mhm,
I would see couples.
Right.
I would see couples walking along the beach hand in
Shed a tear in
hand.
your eye because you wanted that same experience.
And I would be like, yes, where's my person? Where is he?
Yep.
Where were you?
I was looking for you. Thus finding DEEnKAY.
I love it, baby. So yes, I did have bouts where I was lonely in the islands, and so I did a lot of online dating.
Okay.
And so it wouldn't be in the islands, but it would be, online dating sites that was in America. I would be chatting while I was in the islands and come back, have a date, and then realize it wasn't working.
Okay.
So
I tried online dating for a small portion of my single life.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I just didn't have the time.
It is
my
time
phone
consuming.
every 5 seconds was bing, 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 bing. Here I am trying to work and converse, and then eventually I forgot to converse, and they moved on along. But I did meet 2 people, if I'm not mistaken. Went out and had a good time. Had a brief little interaction with one, but I mean, for the most part, there was still something missing.
Yeah. No, it's hard. That's exactly my story, because every time I would meet somebody, there just wouldn't be enough to fill the void.
Right.
And it could have been that I wasn't ready at that time.
Right.
Because timing is everything. So it could have been I wasn't ready, or it could have been
You just wanted to travel at the moment.
Yes.
Until you met me, and it was like,
Really, you think you all that in the bag of chips?
No, I'm just saying.
That's how it happened.
You had to meet somebody to give you a focus. Your love was traveling, and now your love is me.
Mm-hmm. And traveling.
So,
to be honest, he's right. Like, I did not intend to stop traveling when I met him in Santorini. After Santorini, I was going to I actually flew to South Africa.
Right.
Watched episode 1.
Right.
But
we covered that.
I will tell you that after meeting him, and that's why I say it's timing. After meeting you, like, everything stops.
Right.
It had everything to do with who this man is, his charisma, his character, his love, everything that makes up you as a quality person. That is what attracted me to you, and that's what made me realize that I don't need to travel. It's gonna be there.
No, we're gonna travel. I want to see some of the places.
Those countries will be there after we have cultivated and built what we are building here. So yes.
My scenario is a little different, because I was in a 16-year relationship. Have 2 gorgeous boys. They're phenomenal.
They are great.
Obviously have met. Obviously they love her. But there was always something missing, and just being true to myself and reflecting, there might have been a relationship that I found myself involved with for longer than it should have. But, sometimes you get content. Eventually moved from that relationship, continued to co-parent and raise our children. As I mentioned, I mingled on a few of those online dating apps, and there's a little success here or there, but the timing and the time needed to dedicate to try to establish some sort of relationship I just didn't have or want to commit to it. So I pretty much just remained single. The locals here, I chatted with and went out with and communicated with, but there was always nobody connected with me like you have connected with me. No one drew me like you have drawn me. I didn't have the desire to see that person, to be with that person, to love this person, and proclaim you to be, or that person to be my wife. So it took some time, and sometimes experiences led me to you, and I needed those experiences in order to have a successful and positive relationship going forward.
Yes.
Because I was a little wild and crazy in my early 20s. Because I'm in my late 20s now. I needed that experience. I needed to have the sacrifices, to moments of depression, of sadness, but it was all worth it, and I wouldn't change a thing, because ultimately my decisions, my actions, and everything that transpired throughout the course of my life led me to you. You have been an amazing part of my life, and will continue to be that. Looking forward to all the time we spend together, the future plans, and just the success of our relationship.
Yes.
But there were some moments.
Maybe you gotta stop making me cry. I'm literally tearing
producer.
up.
We don't have a producer.
We're the producers,
no.
baby.
I was gonna go get you some tissue. You okay?
Okay, I'm okay. I'm okay.
Okay, it's all right.
I love you.
So that's ultimately where I was before I met you. And I'm gracious to have met you.
Me too. Me too.
It took some work to get you.
Yeah.
It took a little bit of work. Because you went to Africa. But stay tuned again. Episode 1. You get all the details.
Get all the details. Yes.
Yeah.
Go back and watch episode 1. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for where we're going. I'm trying to make sure we covered everything. Let's see. Did you have any hobbies?
I love to bowl. I had plenty of hobbies. During my time by myself, I had golf. I had bowling. Those are 2 hobbies that I enjoyed. I was playing softball for a period of time. So I found ways to occupy my time. But I really stuck to work, trying to develop a business. I spent a lot of time invested in that.
That's good. That's good. I think, so for me, I was big on salsa dancing.
Yeah.
Outside of traveling, and I would say this was before traveling, or my full-time travel, I would say. I was big into salsa dancing. And so I would travel for a dance, for a salsa congress. Yes!
I'm learning how to salsa dance
and
too.
Yes, finally I have my person to salsa dance with.
4 or 5 lessons in, but a long way to go because she
It's
has
okay.
some skills.
You got it, baby.
Oh,
you got
in due
it.
time.
When you did that little twirl the other day and you twirled me around.
Mm-hmm.
So yes.
Wait, was that when you fell? No. Okay, no.
Baby.
Sorry.
Snap back.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm going off the rails.
So yeah, salsa dancing was a passion of mine. Working out, any type of adventure. So anywhere from rock climbing to paddleboarding.
And that's the one thing about relationships. You gotta invest time in each other's hobbies, devote to it to some degree, because it's giving you an opportunity to connect and continue to have communication, enjoy someone else's hobby, enjoy your fiancés, your girlfriends, your boyfriends, what have you, your significant other.
And it's not even about doing it for them. It also, you learn so much. You learn and then it doesn't have to be, each other's hobbies. It could be something that you guys neither one of you have tried, and you do it together, and you learn so much. You learn about, how I would say that now that I get frustrated when it comes to doing tasks or activities that are challenging, and vice versa, and so I wouldn't say you're doing it for your person. You're doing it because this is going to help cultivate and really force you to grow, and you're growing like this, like the little triangle. You're growing together.
And it's not forced too.
Yeah.
Sometimes you find yourself in circumstances where you feel like you have to be there, and that's the only reason why you are there. So in those relationships, maybe you need to focus and sit back and think about.
Or just, think about, reflect on it, analyze it, and also think about your input. Like, what are you doing or what are you not doing? Because it doesn't necessarily mean that it's not going to work just because you're not interested in chess.
Right. I want you to go do your thing. I want to go do my thing. But you got to have an opportunity to do things together.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
And I think that's one of the things that makes me just so excited and happy about what we have is the fact that we do things together. And it's not just what, I want to do.
Or what I want to do.
Or what you want to do.
But it should always be about what I want to do.
Okay.
Every now and then.
Bye. Bye.
Just kidding. I'm just kidding. Listen. I'm just kidding. It's always about what I want to do. I'm just kidding. No. It's got to be a mutual,
agreement. Yes, that we both, we're both not going to like skydiving. I might like it a little bit more than he does.
Yeah, but she won't do that. I won't permit it. No, I'm sorry. No, baby, I don't want you to put your life at risk. I can't imagine
baby,
my life without you.
It's so much fun, though.
Can we just jump into a pool? Doesn't it have the same excitement?
How much fun is that?
I mean, the pool 15, 20 feet? How about that? Maybe? Okay, it's skydiving.
Yeah. Anyway, we'll save that for Amazing Race.
Yeah, because you're going to be doing that. That's when you can do it. When there's $1 million on the line, you can go ahead and do that all day long.
Oh my goodness.
If it's dual, if I have to jump with you, we can just go on home.
We got to compete for the
we
money,
eliminate
baby.
it. There have been people that have surrendered, have given up because they can't compete one of the excursions.
That's not going to be us, baby. That's not going to be us.
I won't let us down. But anyway, So it's been a pleasure. We're continuing on this journey. We appreciate you tuning in. We want to continue growing with you and just outlining.
And we would love to hear from you. We would love to hear your feedback, tips, suggestions.
How did you meet your person? Where were you when you met him? What type of predicament or scenario did you find yourself in? Were you searching? Were you looking? Just give us some dialogue.
How did you guys connect? Yeah. That'd be awesome. It'd be awesome to hear.
So we appreciate you tuning in. I am D.
And I'm Kay.
And this is Finding DEEnKAY.
Relationship Diaries.
You have a good
Thank
evening.
you.